Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We're going to continue second part here. Let's see question number 5. Solve graphically y equal to x minus 2 and y equal negative x minus 2. So, to draw it, first you draw the first line, which is y equal to x minus 2. So let's see how to draw it. First thing that you search for the intercept part of y-axis, which is negative 2 here. And you will make a point on negative 2 on y-axis. So this point, it is negative 2 on y-axis. Okay. Then you search for the slope. The slope is 2. Okay. So take this slope and write it as a fraction. So it will be 2 over 1. Because I have positive 2 and positive 1. So positive 2 here in the numerator, that means that you move 2 units up. And positive 1 in the denominator means that you move 1 step right. From where? From this point. Okay? So let's move 2 steps up, and 1 step right. So 1, 2, this 2 up, and then 1 right. So this is the other point. Because you have 2 points, so now you can make a straight line. Of course, you will join them using a ruler. Not like me, because I'm using my hand here. Okay, must be like that. So this is the first straight line. Okay, let's do it again. From negative 2, you move 2 steps up and 1 step right here. And then you are going to join them using ruler, not your hand only. Okay, the second line, I will do the same thing. So I have here the intercept part of y-axis is negative 2 also. So I'll make a point on negative 2 on y-axis here. And here, this is the slope. The slope is here is negative 1. Okay, so I'm going to make it as a fraction, negative 1 over 1. So because I have the numerator is negative 1, so I'm going to move 1 unit down. And the denominator is positive 1, so I'm going to move 1 unit right from this point. So it will be 1 down here, then 1 right here. So this is the other point. So I'm going now to join these 2 points using my ruler. Okay, so now I have the 2 lines. My solution here is the intersection point between them. This is the intersection point here, which is 0 and negative 2. If someone write it as negative 2 and 0, it will be wrong answer, because you must write x at the beginning, then y. So 0 and negative 2, and at the end, you'll make like a box here and write x equals 0 and y equal negative 2. Okay, let's see next one. In this question here, sketch the inequality y greater than or equal half x plus 2. Okay, so this is inequality now. Let's see how to draw it. Before everything, you must recognize that it is bigger than or equal. If it is bigger than or equal, so you will draw a normal line. But if it is y greater than only, you will draw dashed line. Okay, so this is normal line. So you are going to search for intercept part of y-axis, which is positive 2 here this time. So I'm going to make point on positive 2. What is the slope? The slope is half here. So it will be 1 over 2, 1 step up, 2 steps right, or 1 unit up, 2 units right. So from this point, so 1 up, 2 right, 1, 2. So this one. This is the other point. Now you are going to join them using ruler, of course. Okay? Not like me, because I have no ruler here, unfortunately. Okay, so I didn't finish yet because this is inequality, and y is bigger than or equal half x plus 2. So I'm going to shade this part to represent the solution also, or to complete my solution here, because y is bigger than, so I'm going to shade this part. Sorry. Now you finished question number 6. Let's see question number 7. And by the way, because here y greater than or equal half x plus 2, that this means that this inequality is containing all points on the straight line and all points on the shading area. Number 7, y smaller than x plus 1. So in this part, I have here y smaller than, not smaller than or equal. So my line will be dashed line. Okay? And then you search for the intercepted part of y-axis, which is positive 1. What is positive 1? This one. And then what is the slope here? It is 1x. Okay? Y smaller than x plus 1. So the slope is 1 here. So if the slope 1, make it as a like fraction, it will be 1 over 1. So you are going to move from this point 1 unit up and 1 unit right. 1 up, 1 right. It will be this one. Okay? And then you are going to join these two lines using ruler, these 2 points using ruler, of course, but it must be dashed. Okay? So let's make it. Okay? And after that, I didn't finish it because y is smaller than x plus 1. So you are going to shade the part which is down the straight line here. So now we finished drawing y is smaller than x plus 1. Let's see next one. Solve graphically y equal 2x and y equal negative half x. So this is the first type that I have 2 straight lines and I'm going to search for the intersection point of these 2 straight lines. Okay, so let's draw first one, which is y equal 2x. Okay, so how to draw y equal 2x? Someone say, Mister, we haven't the intersected part of y-axis here because there is no number here, y equal 2x only. So this means that y equal 2x plus 0, man. So the intersected part of y-axis here in this case is 0. Okay, so because y equal 2x, this means that y equal 2x plus 0. So the intercepted part of y-axis is 0 here. So first thing that you put point at 0 on y-axis. which is the origin point in the center line. So in this case, of course. So I have here y equal to x plus 0, and then what is the slope? The slope, this number beside x, which is 2. So it will be 2 over 1. So I move from this point 2 steps up and 1 step right because I have positive 2 and positive 1. So 1, 2, and then here. I'm going to join it using a ruler. 2 up, 1 right. Here also. So let's join it. Unfortunately, I have no ruler here. Okay. And then I have finished first one. So let's start to draw the second one, which is y equal negative half x only. So like the first one, it is negative half x plus 0. So the intercepted part of y-axis is 0 also here. So I'm going to make a point at 0. Then the slope here is negative half. Okay, so I can make it like that, negative 1 over 2 or 1 over negative 2, because all of them are the same. So I'm going to use it, negative 1 over 2, that means that I move 1 unit down, then 2 units right. So 1 unit down here, 2 units right, 1, 2 here. Because I have negative 1 over positive 2. So this is the other point. 1 down, 2 right. Let's join it using ruler, of course. Then 1, 2, 2, 1, 2 to here, 1. Okay, so the decision point here is this point, which is 0 and 0, which is the origin point. And I'm going to make my box here, x equals 0 and y equals 0. Question 9, sketch the inequality y greater than or equal negative 1 over 3x plus 4. The same thing, searching for the intercept part of y-axis, but before that, it's y bigger than or equal or greater than or equal. So this is to be normal line. So positive 4 on y-axis is here, and then the slope is negative 1 over 3. Move 1 unit down, 3 units right. 1, 1, 2, 3. It will be here. So join it. Using ruler. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, like that. And then because y is bigger than, so I'm going to shade this part, which is above the line. I have finished number 9. Number 10. Y is smaller than x. Okay, so here I have y smaller than x. It is not smaller than or equal. It's only smaller. So my line, it will be dashed line in this case. Okay, so where is the intercepted part of y-axis? As I said before, it's x plus 0. So the intercepted part of y-axis is 0. So I'm going to make a point here at 0 of y-axis. Then what is the slope? It is x only, right? So what is the line beside x? Oh, sorry, what is the number next to x? It's 1. So I make 1 over 1. So I move 1 step up and 1 step right, or 1 unit up, 1 unit right. It will be here, like that. Then I'm going to join it using my ruler, of course. And it must be dashed. Okay? So, I didn't finish yet. I must shade the part which is down the line, because it's y smaller than x. So shade it. Okay? So let's see next one. The next one here, simplify. Question 11. 4a plus b minus a minus 3a minus b. So, this is so easy. I'm going to collect like terms. So we have here 4a and negative a and negative 3a. And I have also positive b and negative b. Of course, positive b, negative b, it will be 0. So it's cancelled here. Now we have 4a minus 3a. 4a minus 8, which is 3a, and 3a minus 3a is 0 also. So all of them cancel. So this will be 0. Let's multiply it. 2m times m plus 5. So you are going to multiply by first term with the multiply by second term. 2m times m is 2m squared, and 2m times 5, which is 10m. Okay. Letter C, 5b multiplied by b plus 4. So you are going to multiply this term by first term here and second term here, like letter B. So 5b times b is 5b squared, and 5b times 4 is 20b, because it's positive 5b and positive 4, so it must be positive 20b. Letter D. So I have to collect like terms also. So I have here 4a and negative a and negative 3a, and 4a minus 3a. 4a minus a is 3a minus 3a equals 0. But I have here positive 3b and negative 2b. So 3b minus 2b is only b. Letter E, 6x plus 4x plus 5y minus 3y minus 10x minus 2y plus x. Okay, so I have here 6x, 4x, and negative 10x and positive x. Okay, and I have positive 5y, negative 3y, negative 2y. So 6x plus 4x is 10x, 10x minus 10x is 0. So this is cancelled, and I have here only 1x, so I put it 1x here. And 5y minus 3y is 2y, 2y minus 2y is 0. So this is cancelled also. So the final answer is x. Letter F, x plus 3x, x plus 3x is 4x, and 4x minus 8x is negative 4x, and negative 4x plus 4x is 0. So all of them cancelled. Now I have 3y minus 2y, which is y. Y minus y is 0 also. So this will be 0. Let's expand letter G, x plus 4 multiply x minus 4. So how to expand it? Let's see. To expand it, please, you multiply the first term here, which is x times first term in the second bracket, and second term also. So x times x is x squared, and x times negative 4 is negative 4x. And then you will do the same thing with positive 4. So positive 4 times x and positive 4 times negative 4. Positive 4 times x, which is positive 4x, and positive 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. And please be careful of signs, okay? So I have here in this part, I have the middle terms here, which is negative 4x plus 4x. So negative 4x plus 4x is 0. So the final answer it will be x power 2 minus 16. But because we have a special case here, we can find the final answer directly. How? Let's repeat it again. If I have here x plus 4 multiply x minus 4. So if you have two brackets and you have the same terms, I have here x and I have here x and I have here 4 and I have here 4, and the only difference between them that I have here positive and I have here negative. In this case, how to solve it directly? It's easy. You will make two spaces and between them minus or subtraction, and they will find x power 2, or you multiply the first term by itself, it will be x squared, and you multiply second term by itself, it will be 16, just like that. Okay, so let's take another question that we can solve it directly. So what if we have x plus 5 multiply x minus 5? So how to solve it directly? It will be x power 2 minus 25. If we have something like 2x minus 3 multiply 2x plus 3, so the same thing, it will be 4x squared minus 9. Okay, so this is the special case that we have here, but you can also use this way, no problem. Okay, letter H, we have y plus 7 multiply y minus 3. And this is not special case, so you are going to use the first method. Okay, so y times y and y times negative 3. Then after that, 7 times y and 7 times negative 3. So let's see what we are going to do. Y times y is y squared, and y times negative 3 is negative 3y. Then 7 times y is 7y. Of course, it will be positive 7y. And 7 times negative 3 is negative 21. And I have here like terms, so I'm going to simplify it. So negative 3y plus 7y, it will be positive 4y. So the final answer here, I'll write it here, y squared plus 4y plus 4y minus 21. Let's see letter I. So let's multiply it. M times m, which is m squared, and then m times negative 6, which is negative 6m. So it will be m squared minus 6m, and then negative 4 times m, and negative 4 times negative 6. Negative 4 times m is negative 4m, and negative 4 times negative 6, which is positive 24. Now you are going to simplify this part. So negative 6m minus 4m is negative 10m. So the final answer that we have here, it will be m squared minus 10m plus 24. X plus 5 times x plus 1. So x times x and x times 1. So x times x, which is x squared, and x times 1, which is x, and 5 times x is 5x, and 5 times 1, which is positive 6. Simplify x plus 5x, which will be positive 6x. So x squared plus 6x plus 6 now in simplest form. And letter K, x plus 7 power 2. So we have two methods for that. We can multiply it like that, x plus 7 times itself, like that. So it will be easy, x times x, which is x squared, and x times 7, which will be 7x. And here in the second part, positive 7 times x, which is also 7x, and 7 times 7, which is 49. And then you are going to simplify the middle part here, so it will be x power 2 plus 14x plus 49. Or, yeah, this is called special case also, or one of the special cases that we have here. So at x plus 7 power 2, you can find it like that. There is another method, okay? So how to find it? First thing that you find this the square of first term, which is x squared, and the square of second term here, which is positive 49, but I'll write it here. And then in the middle, I will multiply first term times second term times 2. So x times 7 is 7x, then times 2, which is positive 14x. So I write positive 14x in the middle. So choose which method that you prefer, this one or this one. So the same answer, no problem for me. You can use any method that you want. If you have another method, no problem, but you must find the final answer. So let's see now, last question here, x minus 5 power 2. So I'm going to use the second method, first one power 2, second one power 2, which is positive 25. Then in the middle, I'll multiply first term times second term, so x times negative 5, which is negative 5x. Then multiply by 2, it will be negative 10x. Now let's see how to factorize in the third part.